Once we're done, y'all continue. All right. Can you hear me now? Nicola? Okay, you can't hear me. Okay, great. Hey, Mo. Thank you guys. I should have a strong signal, so you guys should be able to hear me just fine. Well, anyway, again, happy Monday to everybody. I hope you guys are doing good. Like I said, I am in a very sunny location, okay? I am trying to get my life, right? So it is going very well. But today is the last day to do your taxes, okay, guys? Today is the official tax day. If you have not filed your taxes, you need to file an extension ASAP, okay? For those of you who have filed your taxes, congratulations on making it through another tax season, okay? If you found that you owed taxes, you needed to get a Schedule C, then you need to do some tax planning for this year so you are not owing next year, okay? So a lot of you guys are doing have 1099 jobs, all right? So I'm going right into it, okay? Please, if you have a question, please drop them. It says, I thought you were going to be last minute taxes tonight. Yes, I am absolutely talking about taxes tonight because a lot of people are not filing, okay? And then those who are filing are not doing what they should be doing. So I have to point this out again, all right? So I'm going to continue to talk about these Schedule Cs and these deductions that you guys are taking because more and more letters are being sent out, okay? People are not going to say they got letters from the IRS, okay? It's kind of embarrassing, all right? So first, if you got a letter from the IRS, you need to see exactly what they are asking and you need to respond, all right? That's first and foremost. Second, I did taxes for a young man, and when we submitted his taxes came back rejected, stating that he needed to have a PIN to file his taxes. So for those of you who have an identity theft PIN, if you have not verified yourself by now, you need to put in an extension, and I don't even know if you're going to be able to file an extension because it may ask for your PIN. As a matter of fact, it's going to ask for your PIN. So if you don't have your PIN at all, then you are going to just accrue whatever late penalty or late fee and whatever interest you're going to accrue. It is not going to be a lot. So please don't run from filing your taxes because you are afraid you're going to be hit with late fees. The later you wait, the more fees they charge, okay? But back to the individual. He actually had to go down to the IRS to verify, his local office to verify that he did not request an IP PIN. Come to find out, somebody had stolen his social security number and had tried to file taxes against his number. Why? Because he was living in another country and came over here. So he just discovered that somebody stole his information. So it definitely can happen. And if you have elderly family members, just because they get Social Security, disability, or regular Social Security, they need to still file their taxes. If they are receiving a pension, they should be filing their taxes, okay? If they're retired, they're getting their 401k, their teacher's retirement, their railroad retirement, the federal government retirement, whatever pension plan that they may be on, they need to file taxes. It's surprising to me of how many people go, well, I'm not paying anything. I always come up with zero every year. Just because you have zero, all that means is the government doesn't owe you and you don't owe them. But you still need to turn in your paperwork. Why? Because people are stealing your identity and are filing taxes as you, although you sit home chilling on retirement. So, okay, a lot of y'all got grandmas, granddaddies, uncles, and aunties. If you love them, look out and make sure they're doing what they need to do, okay? Again, if you have not followed, please follow, share this live, help somebody, okay? Because people, I swear, the stuff that I say, you would think that it would have been absorbed, but sometimes it is not. So I don't mind repeating myself, so I'm going to do just that so I can get the point across, all right? So today is your last day. If you are going to have a balance that you have to pay the IRS, it doesn't matter if you file an extension or not. You might as well not even waste your time, because it's not going to prevent you from getting any late fees or any penalties. So if you owe and you don't pay by today, you will accrue a late fee and penalties, okay? So extension or not, it does not stop that. Extensions are only for individuals who need an additional time to file taxes that do not have a balance due, meaning they don't owe, okay? All right, so I'm gonna see if y'all asking me any questions. Please ask any questions if you have them. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me, and that you guys are tracking. All right, let me see what else is going on. I don't know if y'all saw my story last Wednesday, but I put up those class action checks that came in. Y'all know I tell you all the time, y'all need to start scouring those sites. I don't know if you guys have seen, I showed it before, but Facebook is now in a class action lawsuit. You can go to classaction.org and apply. All right, you can. Let me make sure this is not dragging really quick. Mo, can you say hello? I just want to see if it's behind or if it's just me. Okay, thanks. Spotify has been coming up awesome. There's another one I got too. Hold on. I have one W-2 that I didn't add. Can I add it to my next year? No. Good question, Lady 7 Lioness. This is a very serious misconception that people give you. You are not supposed to file W-2s or any tax documents on a year that is not printed on that document. If it says 2021, you file it against 2021's taxes. That is how you properly account for what someone has already reported about you to the IRS. If all your W-2s say that you make $20,472 and you only filed $19,630, that's how you guys get audited. That's how you get those letters in the mail, because you missed the income. So what I would say to you is, Lady 7 Lioness, is to just amend last year's taxes and add the W-2. If you did not pay any taxes, you will owe money back. If you did pay taxes, then there's a chance that you're going to get more money back, okay? So especially if you pay the amount that you should, which I always say is about 10%, okay? All right. Hey, mommy, wife, homemaker. I'm just seeing the views drop, so I'm just trying to make sure that there's not a big delay or anything going on the internet, okay? So let me know if you guys are tracking, all right, before I move on. You're welcome, Lady 7 Lioness. Yeah, just amend them. Please don't mismatch the income. It needs to match what is reported to the IRS. Okay, let me see. Y'all let me know if y'all are here. Again, like I said, the viewership is declining, and I'm just wondering if there's a delay. That's what I wanted to know, okay? All right. Hey, Elizabeth. Sorry, I will post this on YouTube as soon as this is done. So I apologize. I wasn't able to do both of them tonight, okay? All right, let me see. Okay. I want to just make sure y'all here. Okay, I want to make sure you guys are tracking with me, right? Give me a thumbs up so I know you guys are here. This is a little different. I'm in a car right now. So, let me see. Y'all know I talk fast. You can see or hear me just fine. Okay, great. Okay, all right. Yeah, because that freaks me out, because I want to make sure I'm not wasting nobody's time. Thank you, it's Mimi. I appreciate it. All right, so I am trying to do better on posting stuff before I tell you guys about it. So a couple things. The new grant list is posted to my website, shamikasaves.com. Just go under the shop tab. The updated new grant list for April is up now, so you can go and download that spreadsheet for free. Please go and apply as your heart's desire. Also, I'll answer that in just a second, Trash Girl. Also, if you look in the story, especially here on TikTok, I am posting some free things. Okay, I posted AT&T is trying to give out free internet. All right, so as long as your address is eligible, you can qualify for it. So the link is in my story. Just go there. If you're in Birmingham, okay, tag somebody if y'all know somebody in Birmingham. I done texted all of y'all that follow me that I know are in Birmingham. But they're doing a free head and neck cancer screening, okay? Some of y'all smoke. Y'all smoking weed with the blunts, with the tobacco. It's in the story, okay? So this isn't often, but I told y'all that in the tax season, that's when things are going to come out. Y'all going to start seeing assistance, free this, free that. So if you follow your girl, or if you haven't, follow me now, because I'm going to be posting. Everything I posted today is free, all right? So what else did I post? Let me see. Oh, I posted a link. They are doing Simon & Schuster. They are a book publishing company. They are doing a free giveaway for girls, for women. Okay, all you gotta do is just put your name in the sweepstakes. Okay, it just came out. I think they give you like $3,000. They send you to a resort, and I want to say it might be up to 4 people, or 3 or 4 people. So the link is also there. Please go and sign yourself up. Okay, some of y'all need a vacation, and y'all know what my word is. My favorite word is free. Okay, so y'all know I didn't do it. Y'all know I didn't post it if I didn't do it. So I hit that link before y'all did to let y'all know it's real. Okay, there's another grant that I'm going to post shortly. NBC, the TV station, they're actually doing a grant for businesses that work with the community. All right, so if you have a nonprofit, not a regular LLC, it has to be a nonprofit, and you work with the community, they're going to award up to $2.5 million, but they're going to spread it out in lots of different amounts. It closes this Friday. So I'm going to post that in the link. It is called a local impact grant. So if you know some boots to the ground, some small nonprofits that actually work one-on-one with the community, this is for you versus these larger United Ways and some of these other places, okay? So now let me get to your questions, all right? So you can get that from the story, and you can also get that from my page, shamikasaves.com. All right, Trash Girl says, is it best to file head of household or single? It depends. Are you head of household or are you single? Okay, it is always best when you file taxes to take the largest standard deduction that you qualify for. Shamika, what does standard deduction mean? Standard deduction is a dollar amount that the IRS will not tax you on. So, for example, a married couple, their standard deduction, and a married couple that files together, their standard deduction is $27,400. So that means the first $27,400 that they made for the household is tax-free. If you're single, that's the smallest amount. It's like, $14,000, $12,000. I can't even remember off the top of my head. And if you're a head of household, it's like $18,000. So head of household does give you more, but you need to really be head of household. If I file you head of household and you have no children, the system will automatically make you single. So you have to have children, or, you have to have dependents to qualify, not children, dependents to qualify. But you also need to make sure that you meet that dependency. But you do want to do head of household if you had to choose. It gives you more of a break. But some people don't really qualify for that, all right? And for you married people who try to separately file, one does head of household and the other does married, filing separate, you are hurting yourselves. Okay, first you're double dipping because the IRS already gave you an amount, $27,400. But if you are filing head of household and married filing separate, your standard deduction is more than it should be. This is why some of you guys are getting those letters in the mail, because they know you live together. Y'all just doing something separate. All right, Mo says, are you doing a group class this month? The month of April, I am not. I swear, y'all know my situation, okay? For those who follow me, y'all know my situation, and y'all know I cannot necessarily say everything that I want to say. But because I am on the go, it will make it difficult to do it this month. But don't worry, we are going to gear up and have an awesome tax class for those who want to just learn about taxes, because you all should. And taxes are sexy, just like a good credit score. And if you put some respect on your tax game, just like you do your credit, you will really be a boss out here, for real. And not a boss as business-wise, but a boss because you're up on your stuff, all right? So I will be doing that, and I'll be doing a business owners class for those who want to start a tax business, okay? It is a very lucrative, but also you need to understand how to do taxes. You need to have some type of understanding of basic taxes, but that's why we're going to start earlier this year, so we can get some of these kinks out of the way. So if you guys are interested, all of that is on my website at shamikasaves.com, okay? But I will start back in May, Mo, okay? All right, let me see what else I got. Where did I put my phone? Hold on, y'all. I think my phone dropped. Oh, here it is. My bad. Woo. Let's see. And again, follow me if you have not. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. I got something for you guys. So there's a new rejection code that's out there. I know you guys may or may not care, but for you homeowners, some of you probably were not aware that the IRS and the White House administration at that time gave you guys a first-time homebuyers credit. So if some of you used the first-time homebuyers credit and did not repay that full amount back to the government, that is now being an error that is popping up on individuals' taxes. So if you purchased a home between 2008 and 2010, you probably took the first-time home buyer's credit. We submitted some taxes. It came back rejected, saying the person did not include the balance due remaining for the first-time home buyer's credit. So we had to go and look at that to find out why he owed it. And it was very true. I ain't fixing these things, child. The wind done got them, and they'll be all right. Listen to the word, not my lashes. But thank you, bless. I appreciate that. I'm finna leave these things. Okay. Let me see. These things I took a whole beating all day today. All right, what else y'all got for me? I wanted to see if y'all got any questions. Let me tell you what else is going on. Let me see. I don't know who here is in Boston. Hold on, is it Boston? Let me check really quick. You know what? I'm gonna do a video on it. They're doing free tuition for individuals who are in the state in Massachusetts, but they're now expanding it to anyone who is a non-immigrant. Okay, so that's pretty freaking huge. To be able to pay tuition up to 3 years, not only for just you regular guys, but for those individuals too, okay? Undocumented individuals as well. Damn it, I dropped my phone. Hold on, y'all. Drop my phone. I hate that. All right, let me see what y'all saying. How can a person finance an 18-wheeler with bad credit? Hold on. The best way to finance an 18-wheeler with somebody with bad credit is to actually finance from the company you're driving for. A lot of companies will loan you a truck and will take the finance payment out of your pay. That is probably one of the easiest ways. That way. The other way I would say is you can also finance. You can do a payment agreement with someone else. But last but not least, you can always finance. Somebody will finance you, okay? You just are going to pay an enormous amount of interest if you go through a bank. So I would recommend you just do it through the company, and usually people have their vehicles, that loan paid off within a year and a half, depending on how busy they are. So I would suggest that. Okay. Good question, Mel. All right, what else do I got? Let's see. Look, I done found they giving out free hearing aids. Okay, I'm telling y'all, the money is. Y'all may think it's crazy, but it's gonna be stuff you probably didn't even know you needed. There's gonna be out there and available for you. So stay tuned, because I'm definitely gonna be letting y'all know what is out and available for you. I think. Let's see. So I don't know if y'all been seeing some stuff in the news about the Supreme Court. Okay, please don't confuse that Supreme Court and the Department of Education with the Joe Biden $10,000 Pell Grant program. That is not the same one that you guys are seeing in the news. That one is the new 3 or 4 schools that have now been added to the borrower's defense. So if you see anything about Supreme Court, they are not talking about the Joe Biden student loan, or excuse me, the Joe Biden Pell Grant forgiveness. Can my credit be affected if I'm an authorized user? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. If you are an authorized user on somebody else's credit, basically whatever they do to their credit is going to now mirror to your credit. That's the whole point of being an authorized user, is so that you can benefit from somebody being responsible. But if they turn around and run that credit all the way up, and the utilization goes to 100% because they use 100% of the card, then your utilization goes up. So you never become an authorized user on someone that you don't know or someone that you do not trust, because their credit basically is in your credit is in their hands. Okay, so yes, you can absolutely be affected. Absolutely. So a lot of y'all, I don't know if y'all been seeing this on Facebook or not, but a whole bunch of people have been asking me about this ERC. Okay, the employee retention credit. I know y'all probably been getting spammed like crazy in your inbox, telling you can get a quick $20,000-$30,000. All you got to do is, say you had a business and some employees. Okay, let me tell you. The same way they got you and burned these people with these PPP loans, and they took that money, and some people are sitting on their hands sweating because they're being investigated, you will absolutely, I can almost guarantee that you will be looked at in the event you file this ERC low. Why? Because the IRS is saying they're scrutinizing these things. And although they're paying the loans out, they don't want to hold up any returns. They want to process them. But once they go through the office that's actually going to go through and do the review, and they find out that you weren't supposed to receive it, you are now going to have to pay that money back. Even the money you paid the person that applied for it. Okay, and let me tell y'all, not anybody can do an ERC. They have to be done in a certain type of software, and your average tax preparer does not have the software to be able to do it. Don't give them your information and walk into a trap and be scammed and be frauded against later because you are not paying attention, okay? Business as usual says, can I remove myself as authorized user? You cannot remove yourself as authorized user. The individual that added you must remove. They will not talk to you because you are not the owner of that account. So you need to contact that person and ask them to remove you ASAP. All right? Good question, though. Who got a question about credit? I love talking about that. I swear. Love talking about credit, all right? So let's see. Hold on. Um, everybody's sending me messages, so I have to see what messages they're talking about. So we talked about that student loan really quick to let y'all know that that Supreme Court is not the Joe Biden situation. I told y'all that is not going to get approved. Okay. Somebody sent me a message and said that they saw in Florida that they're having an eviction expungement, that it was passed. Okay. It was only passed in the House of Representatives, not the Senate. So please don't let somebody tell you that they're now going to start expunging evictions in the state of Florida, because that is not true. Okay. I don't think it's going to pass all the way and become law. So I tell you something again. That hello.
Hi, Shamika. How are you
Hey,
doing?
hey, how are you?
My favorite businesswoman on TikTok.
Oh, what's going on?
Um, Shamika, I have a friend of mine that have PPP,
Yeah.
but it's for a trucking business. But he never owned any trucking business.
Right.
But his loan is forgiven.
Right. So, just so I could clarify, and thank you for doing. I don't even know how you called in, but that was so neat. But just because a loan is forgiven, all that means is that the government paid the loan back to the bank, which means that if anything happens and they try to pursue the person for a fake loan or for being fraudulent, it just means that the government will come after that person and not the bank. So I like to let people know that just because it's forgiven doesn't mean that it's dead. They could
Okay.
be associated with somebody who did 20 fraudulent loans, and just because that loan paperwork showed up in that person's file, now the government go and investigate all of them. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. So I'm not telling them to be nervous, but I do want them to know that being forgiven doesn't mean that it's forgotten.
Okay. What about the thing you said to remove your name from? What is that?
So say again.
You said something about something to remove your name from.
Your personal information from the website, from the internet.
Oh yeah. How can you do that? I didn't get that part.
So it's a website called Optory. If you send me if you go to my website shamikasaves.com, just say, can you send me the website, and I'll send it to you right after I get off the live. I recommend people go and sign up for the free. That way it'll show you every I think like every 2 weeks of what has popped up new in your name, and you can go and manually remove yourself.
Okay, okay, okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. Thank
All
you
right.
so
No,
much. I
thank
truly
you.
appreciate it. Bye
Okay, no
bye.
problem.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Y'all, I don't even know how that happened, but that was so neat. Well, thank y'all. Look at that. Let me find out y'all can call in through this thing. Okay. What's the website again, please? For what? Business as usual? Oh, Optory. Like Optery. Optory. Love that website. Gives you some very, very good information about your business being out there. Okay. So if you are a business owner, you're gonna have to search for your business as well, not just you. Okay, because when you sign up for stuff in your business, guess what? That's public record information as well. All right, so it's going to come up. Let me see what I'm missing. So again, y'all heard me say check out the story so y'all can see if anybody can qualify for that free internet. Y'all know we love free, free, free. I'm gonna try to start putting some stuff on this by state in my story. A lot of stuff comes out, okay, so it's sometimes difficult to stay up. But tax season is officially over, so I'm feeling much more okay. Just because tax season is over, and let me bring this up really quick because IRS did make this announcement. They are saying that you guys are leaving money on the table because you have not filed your 2019 taxes. If you have not filed your 2019 taxes, you have until tonight, not 5 p.m. close of business, tonight, midnight, to file those taxes, okay? So that it counts. They said that the average refund for the money that is remaining is about $834 per person who has not claimed their taxes. After tonight, 2019 has gone down the drain. You have no right to claim that money. You know how I know? Well, the IRS says. But I also went and did 7 years of back taxes. 7. And the IRS sent letters saying, well, you were going to get this as a refund, but because you waited too long, we keeping it, okay? So stop letting these 3 years run up on y'all. They're saying that a lot of people have just got caught up with COVID in 19 and 20 and just really have not filed their taxes. And I know this to be true because I'm still filing back taxes. So if you are one of those people who have not filed your back taxes, please go file 2019 tonight so you can get your money. 2020 and 2021 can wait until tomorrow, okay? But go and file your back taxes and stop leaving this money. Even if they're gonna take it, let them kill the debt, okay? Let them take the money. Y'all stop running and adjust your taxes so that you can pay your right amount. Goodness. Okay, let me see. What questions y'all got? I know y'all got a question for me. And thank y'all who have followed, who hasn't, who is new here. I appreciate that. Again, if you have an issue with your credit, you want to talk about it, you need a plan. I'm a credit coach. I will definitely help guide and coach you to success. Credit repair is out the window because people are going to jail for that, okay? So please stop dropping thousands and thousands of dollars paying people to do something that more than likely the items are going to come right back on your credit, okay? There are other ways, and they don't have to be ways that are illegal, okay? You're paying all this money, you ain't even signing no contract, and then next thing you know, it comes back, and then you're sitting there arguing with the person, there ain't nothing they can do for you, okay? Because you gave them that information, okay? What is the website to remove your info offline, please? Optery, O-P-T-E-R-Y. O-P-T-E-R-Y. That is the website to remove your information offline. Okay. And max fact, that might be what we talk about in May in the group class. It's all going to be about privacy. Okay. There are tons and tons of ways to remove your information. It is a very tedious process. It doesn't mean that it can't happen. It just takes work. And you probably got to be organized so that you can continue to keep your information removed. I will be, I think we might go over that for May. We'll talk about the different credit bureaus, basically how some of y'all lives and some of the things that we do are getting us in trouble, and we wonder why our insurance rates are high. Probably because you got all those speeding tickets, or because you keep going to the hospital. They may not say what it's for, but because you're a person that's constantly in the hospital, now you're considered high risk. And now you're going to have to start paying more for everything. All right? So start looking at some of those things. We're going to talk about that. Okay, you're welcome. Business as usual. Let me see. So, again, if you need to do a consultation about, well, I guess basically whatever, y'all let me, y'all let me know. I know a lot of y'all have come to me. Y'all are interested in doing bankruptcy. I am a petition preparer, so you do, provide me with a list of documents, and I basically take that information and fill out your forms, you're basically on your way to becoming debt-free and having the opportunity to start over again. Something that a lot of y'all want, but are too afraid to take that step, okay? It says they can go online. They raised the rates on car insurance due to flooding and storms. Absolutely. Good one, Nicola Woods. I'm telling y'all, I mean, it's just so crazy. Everything that goes on in and around us, will in some form or fashion be used to make a judgment, whether it's to increase prices or to give you a job, or or your score, your credit score. Y'all know I be talking about this stuff all the time. your social score, you know? So you can go, like I just seen in they were saying that you guys should pull your clue reports. That's from LexisNexis, but your clue reports will show you what's on your driving records. So some of you are maybe paying high insurance rates, and maybe because you have the same name as somebody else in your family or some other common name. You just don't know. Yours went up $230. I am so sorry. Hopefully that's $230 spread out over 12 months. Okay. I hope that it is. Okay. I really do. Yeah, insurance rates are going to definitely, go up, especially if you're in those coastal, you're in Florida. A lot of y'all got notices that y'all were dropped. Your insurance dropped you, and you had at the last minute to go and find something or keep your basic FEMA flood insurance. And nobody just wants that, you know? So, again, if you're underinsured, go to that My Safe Florida Home program. I told y'all about it. Let them people fix your house up. Fill out for that grant. Get that money and let them help you, because we are almost in hurricane season. Right? Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave this last few minutes to you guys. See if y'all have any questions for me. If not, I am going to continue my journey, and then I'll just look to see you guys on Wednesday. Sorry to my YouTube followers that had to come over here or didn't get to see me because I didn't get to go live there, but I will post this video there so that you can. Y'all know I love you to patronize my website, shamikasaves.com. I put stuff up there for y'all. Are there any grants for churches? Well, you might be able to do the one that I was just talking about, Nicola, for the one that deals locally with the community. Churches are considered to be nonprofits, so they could benefit from applying to that one. I am going to post that as soon as I get off this live, so that you guys are able to apply. But I would definitely do that to the NBC Universal, that local impact grant. That is the one I would tell you to. And also go on my page and, shamikasaves.com and get that spreadsheet of grants. We put it out there, so y'all can't say there ain't nothing out there, because it's out there. We put it out there for you guys, so just make sure you go and download it and get you some. Okay, remember, grants are not going to be as easy as it was when you were getting that SBA money. Some y'all gonna have to be more prepared. Okay, that's why these taxes got to be together. Let me, and I'll say this one last thing. This happened today. This is important for a lot of you guys, okay? Somebody filed their taxes today. They had a 1099, meaning they were a independent contractor. They made about $50,000, but they paid no taxes. They also have no dependents, okay? So immediately when you put in that income, they're gonna have to pay self-employment tax, and they're gonna have to pay the federal taxes that they should have paid. Okay, so that leaves somebody with about maybe $9,000 owed. So I said to this person, do you have any expenses? Okay, you guys, if you're gonna send in these 1099s, you need to send in expenses. The tax preparer needs to cover themselves, and you need to cover yourself as well. So although she gave expenses, she still ended up owing money. And I said to her, hey, since you don't have any children, the more you write off expense-wise, all you're doing is reducing your income. So by the time you get to where you don't owe anything, you'll also have no income that you earn. So you guys have to understand that if you don't have, I'm not telling you not to file, but you need to understand that you can't just be a person with no dependents, have a 1099, and have expenses and think you still are going to get a refund. There is no way, because there's nothing to give you a refund from if you're just doing it that way. Okay, if you have maybe some other things you want to apply, great. But most cases, you guys don't even have your expenses ready. So please don't waste your time and or the tax preparer's time if you don't have anything that's going to generate you a refund. Okay, in her case, nothing was going to generate a refund. And she says, well, I want to have something to show to the bank so that I can purchase a house. And I agree. That's exactly what you guys should do. But you can't. She can file that $50,000 that she received, but she's also going to show in the system at the bank when they check the government's credit reporting site. When they check that, they're gonna see that, oh, this person also has a $9,000 debt to the IRS. It may not show on the credit report, but it does show in this system. Okay, so yeah, you can't have it both ways, guys. If you want to capture that income that you made because you're proud of that's how much income you made, then you can't write anything off, because everything you write off expense wise is going to lower that 50,000 all the way to zero, because she has nothing to give her any money. She doesn't have any dependents. You know, she doesn't have a charity amount. That's a certain amount that can give her some money back, or medical expenses. She didn't have anything to offset to give her anything back. Okay, so I need y'all to understand that, so y'all not wasting nobody's time, which is especially y'all time. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes to see if y'all got any questions for me, because I think this might be delayed slightly. I don't know what the issue is with this. I'm hoping that it's not super behind. Look, hoping it ain't my lash that's running y'all off. But hey, okay, y'all know I'm not no lashologist, and damn sure not no makeup person. Y'all should know that. Okay, your girl does the best she can with what she got. So I hope the lash didn't run nobody off. Okay, so let me see what y'all saying before I slide up out of here. I actually might make it by 8 o'clock tonight. Let me see if y'all saying. Okay, I appreciate anybody that just joined. If you have not followed me before, please do, so you can get this good old information. All right, make sure you sticking here. Right? Make sure. The IRS did say for y'all to watch out for these ERC scams. I was wondering why last Friday and Thursday my inbox was blowing up. I don't know what y'all saw on Facebook that all of a sudden made y'all start questioning. I appreciate y'all coming to me when y'all find, because y'all know I'm gonna tell you the truth. But stay away from that, okay? And if y'all gotta make it up, like, well, I had an employee, but we're not doing that. Because you will absolutely have to pay this back. They are absolutely looking at these, okay? They ain't letting y'all PPP 3 times to them. They just ain't letting it happen. You might have slid by the first, you might have slid by the second, but you ain't getting by this time. Stop it. All right, stop it. All right, it says how much money you need to give to charity to get a deduction. So how the IRS does it is, it's not a dollar amount per se, it is a percentage. Okay, so hold on, if I'm not mistaken, charity deductions, hold on, is 7%. Okay, so it says your deductions for charity can't be more than 60% of your adjusted gross income. So if you were to take your adjusted gross income and divide that by, multiply that by 0.6, which would be 60, your charity can't be more than that. So you can put anything up to that amount, and it won't give you a whole lot, okay? Last year, they only gave you $300 towards charity, regardless of how much you put in there, all right? So I would not, and I do see it, okay? I'm telling you, I be looking at some of these taxes. I'm like, how did somebody make $40,000 for the year, but they paid, they donated to charity $35,000? Nobody does that, especially at that income level. So some of the stuff people turning in, they trying to get caught up. But y'all are letting people do your taxes and not even paying attention that you might not get caught this year, but you could 2 years later. So pay attention to what they're doing. Ain't nobody giving that much charity. Nobody. Who gonna live only on $5,000 of their income when they made $35,000 more? They ain't doing it. You ain't that nice, okay? So Yeah, they do that. They also do those fake school credits. Stop letting somebody put that you went to school just so you can get that extra $1,000 for going to school under the American what is it, American education, whatever it is. The other $1,000 you get. You got lifelong learning, that gives you nothing, but then you got the other one. I want to say it's American something, but they give you $1,000, and some of y'all are using that to get extra money. But then when they go to look in your file, they see you don't even have a 1099-T from a school in your IRS file. I told y'all to go to that website, irs.gov, create you an account so that you'll be able to see what you have. You talking about you went to Harvard, okay? You went all these schools to get that money, and then they go and verify that based off of what's sent to you, and you ain't went nowhere. Stop doing that. Okay? So let's see. Y'all saying anything? All right, it's 4:52. If I mail my tax forms, do I need to attach a copy of my W-2? Yes. Yep. You don't have to attach your original copy. The tax software creates a generic copy in the software. So when you get your taxes to print out, it's already there. So when you file your taxes and you mail it in, you need to have your 1040 page 1 that has your name on the front, your 1040 page 2 where you sign and make sure your tax preparer has signed. Even if their signature is very light and you can't read it, you need to make them sign it because they will reject it and say there aren't 2 signatures on there. Okay, that's page 2. Then you also need to make sure you send in the copies of the W-2s or 1099s or whatever, but they print out with your paperwork. And that is it. Okay, that's all you need to send. They are now rejecting taxes that are just the 1040 page 1 and 2. Okay, hold on. All right, that was a good question though. Shay Inspired, that was a very good question. Hey Quanda, how you doing? Happy anniversary. Y'all know I'm still interviewing. I want me 11 years. Like Pedro. Okay. Happy anniversary, Quanda. All right. You're welcome. All right, so it's 4:54. I don't think too much new. I told y'all that now tax season is over. Y'all are going to be now seeing money again. So don't be surprised when I start telling y'all we got rental assistance. Okay, I just told y'all I'm going to be putting this stuff about Boston where they're paying for people to go to school for 3 years. Hell, if you're in school, I would drop out and enroll under their program so you can go for free. Okay, I'm going to post that. Do your free internet. See if you qualify. Okay. I think I also posted one for the elderly. This was in Palm Bay where they're doing free sewage. They're doing putting in free sewage, okay, for the elderly. So y'all better hop on these free programs, okay? I'm gonna find as many as I can, class action lawsuits included, and post these things for you. Yes, ma'am, we need to talk, Quanda, businesswoman. Come on. So if y'all don't have anything else for me, y'all know y'all can catch me here on Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday I'll tell y'all where I'm at, okay? What's the program for the school? If you live in Boston, I'm about to post it too when I get off of here. It's, is it on this other phone? Hold on. Let me get that name of that program. All right, hold I put it at? It is the tuition-free college plan. It's for people who live in Boston, okay? The tuition-free college plan, but you get to choose from like 6 schools to go to, and they pay for up to an associate's degree, or a certificate program. But if you get your associates, they will pay for your bachelor's under another program. Okay, so y'all, I ain't big on degrees. Okay, but if they're gonna help you get your foot in the door and it's free, which means you can still take out student loans and all of that. So if you got some dreams you're trying to make come true, there goes how you can get some a degree and some ends all at the same time. All right. So I'm gonna post these things when I get off here. So if you guys need anything, you guys want to book an appointment, you got questions, you want to talk about CPNs, your bankruptcy, the whole nine, all you got to do is go to shamikasaves.com. And patronize my website, y'all. Go and send me some messages. Some of y'all I have not gotten back to, but I am. All right. If you have not done your taxes, you can also get your taxes done with me right through the website. Or if you already got my info, text me. Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful Monday. I'm gonna wait till you guys say bye because I know it's a delay. But I will see you guys on Wednesday. All right. I got 3 minutes, so I'm just going to stay here with y'all for these little 3 minutes before I take this video and put it on YouTube. Okay? Thank you very much, business as usual. Bye, Nicola. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, Mo. All right, see you. Bye.